If you look at what I've written over time, there's no one consistent theme. The first book I ever wrote was about child sexual abuse by Catholic priests, and one of the more recent books I wrote was a meatloaf cookbook. If you can find the through line between those two, you are a much, much brighter human being than I am.
It's all part of the varied career of the 2024 North Carolina Award recipient for literature, journalist, and best-selling author Frank Bruni. Born in White Plains, New York, his journalism career began as a student at the University of North Carolina at Chapel Hill.
I was scared to come here in the sense that it was completely unfamiliar to me. And in terms of that life lesson of doing things that scare you or that make you uncomfortable, because they can also make you bigger, I think my 4 years at UNC Chapel Hill was sort of the biggest version of that lesson to that point in my life and for a long time thereafter. This state kind of taught me to color outside the lines of what I'd been doing, and to seek out and do things that might make me uncomfortable in a way that has proven to be very journalistically useful, but not to sound too grand about things, but in a way that has been and continues to be spiritually useful.
It's a lesson he's carried throughout his career with the New York Times, including being an op-ed columnist, White House correspondent, Rome bureau chief, and even chief restaurant critic. And it's now what he aims to impart on the next generation of journalists as a professor at Duke University.
I think in the abstract, it is important to kind of record what's going on in our world. I think being in the business of creating a record of what was going on among the people around you in your moment in time, that has value. And so I think you can both indulge yourself and feel good about what you're doing.